My Freedom Ain't So Free, Part 18. So it's the day before Thanksgiving, and I had decided to go shopping. I started preparing for this biggest meal as if my babies were coming home. I was rejoicing. It was during this time that I had just got certified as a life coach. I was living my life as if my children had never left. I had my women's conference. I was still empowering people. I was still doing my empowerment videos. I was still going live. I was still doing everything that God told me to do because I was not going to lay down and die in my dead situation. So it's the day before Thanksgiving. And so I'm cooking, I'm preparing, the stuff. I'm playing my music. I'm like, yes, Lord, I thank you. Hallelujah. So my phone rings as I'm preparing this meal as if my children were there. And it's Anthony. He says, Miss Badley, how quick can you get to the hospital in Somerville? Your babies have been dropped off. I'm sorry, y'all. This is a moment to give God praise. He said, your babies have been dropped off and I need you to come pick them up. I said, okay. He said, but we're going to need you to bring someone with you to guarantee their safety. At this point, we are only releasing the children to you, not to your husband. Okay. So I had a good friend of mine who was joining my ministry. She was joining the church. And I said, listen, I never asked for anything. I just need you to go with me to sign paperwork that you will guarantee that my kids will be safe, that you will check in, that you will make sure that they're good. And she's like, it doesn't make sense. Bishop isn't like, I said, it doesn't matter what it looks like. I just need you to come with me. So she rode with me and we go to the hospital in Somerville and my babies are outside and my 1-year-old came running up to me. She reached out for her mama and my son. And it was like heaven came to earth and visited me in my moment. Because I knew that God was a prayer answering God. And I told God that I trusted him. My daughter was in the hospital. She had cut her wrist. She was unhappy with the abusive situation. It came out that the spirit of rejection was all on her. She felt that she had to tell me that she didn't want to see me because she was pressured, because she was made all these promises, that life would get better if she, ended her relationship with me. And it was just a lot of manipulation. And so she had to go into a psych ward. She didn't come straight home for Thanksgiving, but she was back in my custody. She went to a psych ward. And so the next day I made her a plate and I froze it and I sat down with my babies on Thanksgiving Day and we had Thanksgiving. And I thank God because my babies were gone from August to November, but I didn't miss a birthday. Hallelujah. I didn't miss a major milestone. I was still able to potty train my daughter. I was still able to wean her. I was still able to be a mother to my children. Let's stop there.